Why are the main villains of The Incredibles? Common people with lots of money and tech. The Incredibles, both the original and its sequel, thrive on flipping the script on traditional superhero narratives. The interesting thing about the main villains in these films being just regular folks with a lot of cash and tech is that it's a subtle jab at the idea that anyone with enough resources can become a significant threat, superhero or not. In the first Incredibles movie, we have Syndrome, who starts out as just a huge fan of supers, and specifically Mr. Incredible. But when his idol ships are dashed, he resolves to level the playing field by using his intellect and a giant bankroll to create technology that makes him as powerful as the supers he once adored. It's a classic tale of hero worship gone wrong, warped into a vendetta against those born with abilities he had to buy. It's Portland rainy days brainstorming personified, taking that longing for something more and channeling it into a DIY project. Only, Syndrome's project involves zero-sum game supersuits and killer robots. It's the ultimate expression of envy and aspiration colliding head-on. Then there's Evelyn Deaver in Incredibles 2. She's tech-savvy and driven by a personal agenda against superheroes due to past trauma. Her villainy highlights another interesting aspect: control. With technology, Evelyn can create chaos and manipulate situations, all the while hiding behind screens and proxies. It's a nuanced take on how the digital revolution has shifted the power dynamics. Both villains embody a growing concern in today's society: the power that money and technology grant individuals, often surpassing even the most extraordinary natural abilities. It also taps into a growing disillusionment with the so-called tech elite, suggesting that in their hands, technological advancement might not lead to a utopian future, but rather give rise to a new form of tyranny. The moral of the story? Maybe. Just maybe it's that true heroism can't be bought, only honed and cultivated like Portland's finest roses. It's a reminder that ethics and responsibility should go hand in hand with power, be it afforded by money, tech, or superhuman abilities. So, in its essence, the main villains being common people with lots of money and tech serves to make us think about the nature of power and heroism in the modern world. A world where sometimes the most dangerous enemies are those that can exist in our reality, rather than from other planets or dimensions. Or perhaps it's saying that the true superpower resides in the character, not in the gadgets or the bank account. And that's something to ponder while wandering the verdant paths of the Pacific Northwest.